You might have heard the saying, retired people are some of the busiest people around.
One Plymouth man could claim that. He embarked on a new career after retirement, and as Shannon Slatton explains, the job gives Dan Hartman a chance to talk about a subject he loves.
The call out for troops, people volunteered right and left. They had no problem volunteering on both sides. Now the war was beginning.
Dan Hartman is kicking off a series on the Civil War for Robbinsdale Community Ed.
Pull those states back into the Union or do something that would have solved this huge crisis that was happening.
This is one of many seminars Hartman teaches to history aficionados in senior centers and community programs that are spread out from Coon Rapids to Burnsville and from Maple Grove to Hastings.
My wife likes me doing it because it keeps me busy.
But joking aside, the history buff who lives in Plymouth never imagined his retirement would go this way. But one trip changed that.
On my birthday, my wife gave me a surprise present. She took me to the Normandy beaches.
When Hartman got back home, he wanted to share what he learned and started scheduling history lectures at senior centers.
And I started to develop followings.
So Hartman discovered he had to keep changing up his topics.
The biggest challenge I have is just coming up with topics and new topics.
Now he lists all his lectures on a website called historicalseminars.com, so people can seek out his talks that are anything but one-sided.
They know about it, and I think that's great, is they can then interact with me. They can add things.
Hartman likes sharing the intricate details of history in hopes that everyone can walk away understanding a little bit more.
As you get older, you realize that there's a lot to understand in history.
In Plymouth, Shannon Slatton, CCX News.
Dan Hartman's series on the Civil War will continue until March at the Sandberg Learning Center. He is talking about the Great Depression and Dust Bowl in Crystal on March 15th.